Alright guys, we are back. Map number 2, Paradox versus Noble eSports. We're here on Overpass. And as you can see, Paradox being that they were able to choose sides, Noble, they picked this map. So that first map, fairly lopsided. We'll see if this is going to be a similar situation as the T's are opting to go for a B play, and thus far they do get 2 frags. We actually saw a pretty promising pistol round, I do believe, from Noble in that first map. But anyhow, we've got a 1v2 situation as it's going to be Mystery and Nifty. Nifty once again showing his pistol strength and almost shows it here against Adwait, but it's only got 1 HP, so needs to be very careful as Adwait can hit him through virtually anything and make this frag, but Nifty hits it! What a play! 4K for Nifty, and that is a massive opening here. T-side pistol round for Noble.
Yeah, nice headshots there from Nifty, and I have to say that play from Noble didn't feel like it was going to work. They had mollies out on short tunnel, players in great position, but there was man behind toxic barrels who just couldn't find the frag. So Nifty coming up with a big 4K there, despite the fact that both players in sight were lit. Noble's looking pretty good, picking up the first round on the T side. Pistol round on Overpass is so big on the T side. Right now, they're opting to make a play towards B, and Roberts getting 2 quick frags. Now 3 as Justin comes in. Roberts re-peeking, gets another. Wow, what an eco round here from Paradox. Angel, the last one, standing now in a 1 versus 4. Picks up 2, Justin and Adwait down, but now it's a 1 versus 3 with 2 HP. Dropped by Silent Scout, and my god, what an eco round from Paradox.
Yeah, they stomped that rush. they hard countered that with their own play and come up with some huge frags. Unfortunately, Nifty can't do it all, and in that round going down fairly early, Angel tried to make something happen, but it's not going to work out. So here we have Paradox now. They are the equip side, but we are going to have the T side. They are going to be armoring up, so we'll see what they can make happen here. At the moment, they do have the bomb heading through Playground, but it's going to be Eli over here. Sends a nade flying over towards Mystery, and Zook's very low already. Mystery finally gets that frag. Tech 9 in hand. We'll be able to collect, but Adwait here with a swag 7. This is going to be rough, and boom, the bomb goes down. And this is now a brutal retake from the T's.
I kind of wish I would see Adwait keep the Mag 7 in hand. As I mean, they're going to have to take that close-range battle. He's going to spot out Nifty. Goes for the spray down with the Galil. I mean, either way, he's in a great situation here. Facing off against pistols at a decent range with the Galil. But, you know, the Mag 7, you just get so much money for a kill.
Yeah, I completely
So I
agree.
kind of would like to see him keep it in his hands. Doesn't really matter, though. It's now 4 versus 1. Angel, the last one up. But, I mean, Noble, that's got to be deflating. They won that pistol round. It was so close to come back and then lose the eco that badly. And, I mean, that's devastating to your mental state as a team. And, you know, they say, like, when you want to put out a fire, you stomp it out. And that's what Paradox did. The fire that was burning for Noble eSports just got stomped out. So any hope or morale that was building on Noble after losing that first map the way they did just went right out the window. So now they're down 2-1. It's going to be another eco round, picking up 1 P250, no grenades, just trying to do basically a full save, maybe get the bomb down. But if I'm on Noble right now, my heart is broken.
Yeah, and I think that this is another piece of tape that they'll be able to go back and watch and be like, okay, we won pistol. How did we lose that second round? And came down to pushing that pipe towards Canal. They put themselves in a situation where you've got long-range weapons, but now you're going through a choke point that close around the corner, you can have people with pistols and you can land fairly easily. So, you can have already jumping scout from Silent.
Oh my god.
He gets 2. That's going to be the end of the round here as the rest get murdered, if you will. But Silent with the jumping scout. I actually didn't realize that that piece of wood is far enough down that, yeah, you can get a jump scout directly into Squeaky Door. So it's a nice position to play. Go try that in MM at home. But 3-1 the scoreline. This will be a bye, though, from Noble.
Oh, Valve, please, for the love of God, Valve. I think it's so much fun, but it's so stupid. There is no part of this that makes sense. You should not be able to jump up and down with the scout and have perfect accuracy. And that's exactly why. We actually saw a very unique boost there from Noble. They were trying to make it happen. Boosting on the spindles in the hallway, trying to peek through the window onto Cat. But look at Paradox here with a unique boost of their own, Justin and Roberts, and Justin is going to be in perfect position to take out Uncut. Oh my gosh, he turns at the perfect time to avoid that flash, but why is he not shooting these players? Finally decides to take down Uncut. Maybe he couldn't see him. I wasn't watching first person. Nifty there as well, able to sneak away, but I thought for sure that boost would shut down both those players. You see another one, though. Adwait and Ellie boosting up in bathroom windows. We see that quite a bit. Mystery's going to get spotted out and taken down by Adwait. So these boosts from Paradox, again, just displaying their map knowledge.
Exactly, and when you have knowledge of this map especially, there's plenty of those to utilize, and when you can kind of keep them guessing just round after round where they're going to be, it definitely makes the T's life very difficult. But Silent getting dropped, that's going to be an opening. But how big is that opening is the question, as they are pressing for front sight. Adwait will get dropped, so a 3v3. This is looking close thus far, but from sight, Eli will get one. Can he get Angel as well? He will. So Zooks in a 1v3 will drop Eli in sight, but Justin with that refrag will get it. And 4-1 our score line as Paradox looking solid on the CT side. And this is the way you need to look on this map. CT is definitely the favored side on this map. Maybe not what we had originally called it like a nuke map, that kind of CT side. I don't feel like it's that CT sided, but definitely it is favored in that direction. But more like a, I would say like a 10-5, 11-4, that kind of thing. But anyhow, definitely with the new changes, we've yet to really see a lot with these new parts of the map. So,
and unfortunately, we haven't really seen a lot of teams that are really versed on the map. Like, I want to see two teams face off on the current version of the map that actually know it. I feel like so often we see one team knows the map and the other team doesn't. So we don't really get a fair analysis of it. I personally think this is a 9-6 map, the way it stands right now. It just depends on if you know how to play the T side, because right now you see Noble making a lot of plays towards B, when really the A site is the strong site to take. They're going to pick up 2 frags here in their anti-eco. Uncut found that M4 after picking up 1, but he's flanked by Justin. Now Nifty by himself trying to find the 1D on Justin. Can't get it, so the nice flank there from Justin, shutting things down on the anti-eco. But a decent one at that from Noble. They were able to pick up 2 frags. But again, we watched this map enough, but we never see teams that are like, this team is good on Overpass, as is this team. It's kind of like, well, both these teams they've played the map before. Or, this team's really good on Overpass and they just walk all over the other team. I want to see 2 teams that know the map. I want to see, like, when we watched, I think it was LDLC, oh my gosh, the Boostgate game. I want to see a game like that, because even though the game was basically shut down by that boost, it was poised to be a very good game because both teams really know the map. And I would love to see them play it so we can get a better idea of, okay, what is this map actually like? Is it as CT-sided as we think, or are we just used to seeing teams not knowing how to play it?
Yeah, Adwait picking up a key frag here, almost gets Nifty as well. So it would have been nice if he was able to pick up the double, as, of course, as a C-team side player. That's your goal, is to at least get 2. If you're getting a trade, then it will favor the T side. At the moment, it is a 4v4, but like I said, Nifty down to 8 HP means he's definitely vulnerable. At the moment, though, we've got a nice peek over from Zooks. He's boosting up on Long, hoping for someone to peek out on Long from the A site. But as of now, it's not going to happen, and it does look like we're going to have these T's finally moving up mid, but oh so slowly. Zooks very close here, and Silent will get dropped because of it. He takes a shot, and that cues Zooks to peek out. Eli's still inside of sight with an AWP. We'll see if he's successful. You will get one. Can he get a second? No. Nifty gets the frag, and that was a player with 8 HP. So now with an AWP in hand, we'll see if he can make it work. They have 10 seconds to get this bomb down. I think that's what Justin's not waiting for, as the bomb has been planted. So now from either side, it's Roberts and Justin, as they will be able to take down one player in Zooks. Now Nifty is alive inside of sight, but very, very lit. So now it's up to Roberts to try and take down both of these players, but Nifty will hit the shot. A 4K for Nifty, and once again, he's showing that he can kind of throw this team on his back, at least for a couple rounds here.
You know, it's a sign of life from Noble. You know, they've had flashes. They've had moments where I think that they have potential. like we've said it before, they're outmatched right now. They probably knew that coming into this game. They probably even knew that entering this tournament. Sometimes when you play this game, it's not about winning, it's about learning, and they're learning right now. And they're learning a lot. They're figuring out their strengths and weaknesses, and they're making good use of them. Right now, Noble starts off nicely. Zooks gets Ellie. Roberts trades out, but Mystery is there to drop Adweight with the AWP, so now it's a 4-on-3 in favor of Noble Esports. Again, though, like, they show that they have what it takes to be a higher caliber team. They just need to find out how the pieces of the puzzle fit together so that they can make it happen. You know, they're still a young team. They don't have a ton of experience playing together. Nifty is a COD player. He played Call of Duty for a while. He's if you go on ESEA and look at the profiles for these players, most of them haven't been playing for that long. So I think that this team shows a lot of promise. I'm excited to see what they can do in the next, like, 6 months as a team.
Yeah, agreed, and they do have the advantage in this round, but Justin looking to stop this as he's at a very nice angle there. Nifty, though, will put him down. But Silence there to trade once again. So Angel with 7 HP tries to put some bullets onto Silent, but now things falling apart. It's Uncut versus Roberts, and holding a nice angle here. No, Uncut actually moves, and this is a tense 1v1. He will see the head, but Roberts is quicker to react, and Paradox with another round. That looked like Noble was going to be able to take that there, but just the trades, oh so important to make sure that if one dies, the other teammate for the T's make sure that they can get that frag. So round number 9, 6-2 our scoreline, and being that Noble was able to pick up one round, they lose the one after. Their economy is not looking hot, so another eco round from the T side.
So somebody said in chat, I didn't get a chance to see it. Fnatic and Envy played on Overpass today. It went to triple overtime, 11-4 CT side. So it still is pretty CT sided. Pretty much confirming suspicions.
For sure, as Adweight is going to push out a stairwell. Gets 2 very nice frags here. Nifty, Uncut, Angel, last one's on the field, and being that they don't have a heck of a lot of equipment. Nifty, though, with that Deagle. We've seen he is pretty dangerous with that weapon, and now Angel able to pick up the M4 that they are able to secure. So, handing that over to Nifty. See if he can make something happen, but 50 seconds left in the clock. And the only real estate they have control of is this middle section. Justin and Robert still waiting for them on the A site, and does look like, considering the time we have left on the clock, it will be an A-side execute.
Yeah, obviously, Noble is taking their time here. They do have 2 players over on A, 2 players on B. Justin starts things out, gets 1, gets 2. Now it's all on Angel here. Over in the bathrooms, he's going to get wall-banged a little, but not take any damage here. I don't think that the M4 can actually penetrate that wall anymore. It used to be able to once upon a time. So Angel picks up Roberts, making it a 1 versus 3. Justin is very lit around the corner here on long. He's going to find the nice headshot there, make it a 1v2. But he's got to go for that bomb plant as time is running out and gets dropped by Silent. Still, though, a good eco from Noble. If they can pick up 4 rounds, I'd say they're looking okay. Depends on how well they play the CT side of this map. I mean, we could be saying all this about Noble and how they're being outmatched. If they have a tremendous CT side on this map, they could go down 11-4 and just come right back and win it, and then we go to map number 3.
Yeah, it's possible. Definitely possible. But we'll see how it goes. As Noble, they do have some equipment to play around with, and we do see 2 of them are actually dropping with the bomb down into the stairwell area. And a push from Paradox. They've situated Justin and Silent right outside of short, so taking control of this construction area. It is definitely a piece of real estate as CTs you would like to keep control of. Silent getting 1 onto Angel. That's a big pick early on. As again, no one there to trade. So that'll be the single frag, and now it means that Roberts is actually able to push up on the flank. We'll see if he's able to make something work, as he is nearing, but Nifty is onto him. He will put a little bit of fire towards him, but no damage done, and the T's now need to be worried as Eli will take down Zooks. 3 T's left up as they are moving up mid, but the CT's falling back to site. This is where they're going to have their hold.
Mystery with a nice off frag on Ellie from Long Park. They're pushing up towards A right here. Roberts coming in, I believe, on the flank, and that's a big one. Taking down the bomb. Nifty gets dropped. Mystery down as well. There goes Uncut, so the buy round from Noble not really working out. Their money is pretty broken right now. They're going to be forced to eco yet again, coming into round number 11. So I kind of wish they would play a little bit harder on A. They seem to take their time. A lot of things that we see when we watch teams play this map, a lot of teams will do like a quick A. Ever since they extended the bomb site, it's pretty much you can smoke the front of the site and get that plant right on the edge of that bomb site. It's a good eco round strategy, and I haven't really seen them do it yet. Maybe they just don't know the smokes, or maybe they're just trying some new things. I'm not really sure what exactly is happening.
Already we see Justin getting a frag Eli with one as well, but trading back and forth. It's not going to end up in the T's favor, though, as they do take down 2. But the economy of Paradox, they can definitely afford to repurchase for those players. So I don't have a ton of money. Don't get me wrong. We've got 5,300 on ad weight, Silent on 5,700. So definitely, if they lose a round, could mean that Noble could have an easier time on the next one thereafter, but Noble needs to win that round first, and being on 2 rounds, giving them a bit of a hard time, but this is a CT-sided map, so Noble, they just need to get a little bit more before this half ends. 2 is not going to be enough for that CT-side comeback, but maybe 4, 5, that's when we're looking in comeback territory, so bomb is situated outside of B. We'll see how they work it.
Noble here trying to make something happen, trying to put some rounds on the board. They really only need to get 1 or 2 more. If they can make it 11-4, that's manageable. Anything more than that, obviously great. They definitely don't want to go down 13-2 at half, especially after losing the first half in the last maps, 13-2, the same score. Noble right now trying to set things up here. Bomb is still back pretty far, kind of not really opting to make a play just yet. Silent's going to get the early frag there. Nifty is off the board, but Silent down to 1 HP. And here we see a flank from Adwade, catching Uncut off guard from behind Squeaky Door. Mystery's going to come in to water and maybe get taken down as well, not turning around. A bit of miscommunication here from Noble Esports. Luckily, Adwade not able to find the shot. Nade rains in. Zook's right around the corner is going to spot out Adwade, even things up a little bit, make it a 3 versus 4. Silence still at 1 HP in sight, holding the pillar. Roberts, meanwhile, takes down Bomb on short tunnel. That's Angel down. Mystery off the board as well. Now it's on Zook. Zook's is going to get gunned down by Justin. So 10-2 now in favor of Paradox. And it's getting into that unmanageable territory now, as their money is enough that they can buy at this point thanks to the loss bonus, but they need to try something different. That what they're doing on Noble just isn't working.
Yeah, it's not working, unfortunately, for them, and Paradox, everything's working for them. You can see that they're working aggression. This is kind of the comfortable play that you've seen from a dominant team, is they get really comfortable, and it means that they'll push aggressively in angles that don't really suspect. So a huge flank that last round. A little bit unexpected on that T side, but Eli will open things up. Silent will fall, though, and now the bomb pushing onto this B site. They're coming through Canal, and that's going to be 1 going down. Nifty to the fire and flames. Mystery fires back Eli with another, though, and it's all up to Zooks in a 1v3. Got Eli close around the corner, and that beautiful headshot by Eli is going to finish the round. And 11-2 the scoreline. Noble running out of chances here, as we've got 2 rounds to put something on the board. And 12-3 would be preferable. Obviously 11-4 optimal, but 11-2, or rather it would be obviously 13-2. That is not a good situation.
Something I want to point out too, people think that I'm trying to trash on Noble. I'm not at all. When you compare these two teams, yeah, I mean, when we compare these two teams, they're not on the same caliber. It's nothing personal against these teams. They're a young team. They have a lot to learn, and that's what they're doing right now. I went to Fragadelphia, a LAN in Philadelphia, with my team and got 16-0'd by Justice Pro. I knew walking into that match that we were not going to win. I knew what I was going to do, what was going to happen. It was a learning experience. It was a fun chance to play against a top-tier team, and that's what I did. And I got broadcasted on Twitch, and everyone got to watch me suck. So, I mean, I had a different experience. These guys actually stand a decent chance playing against Paradox, but they're here to learn. You gotta, if you want to get better at this game, you gotta know what you're up against. And right now, they're up against a 3 versus 2. It's Ellie, Roberts, and Silent against Angel and Nifty, and they're making a play towards A. Bomb is down over on Bathrooms. Angel's going to get dropped. Ellie with the off behind Van. Going to go for the peek. Down to 20 HP. Nifty might be able to get this frag here and open things up a little bit, but he is getting flanked hard right now by Roberts. Roberts has been doing this all game. If he can get the flanker, he could rotate around towards B. Spots out the head of Roberts, not able to get the kill. Goes for the spray. Gonna get dropped. So now 12-2. Paradox over Noble Esports. And yet, again, Noble, they show signs of promise. I think this team could actually do really well. The problem is they need to stick together. They need to know that this is a learning experience. They need to take their knocks, watch these demos, figure out what went wrong, try to build on that, because that's how good teams are built. You can't just be a good team overnight. You have to work towards it.
Yeah, and I think that's one of the things that people like to think anyhow. There's like, oh yeah, they just became good overnight. They created a team and now they're gods of the sport. Nope, that's not how it works. Oh my god, one of the players blocked.
Whoa.
They literally blocked each other inside of the canal pipe, and they just didn't continue moving. So the block is real. They pretty much all die simultaneously as the fire and little help of a rifle will put an end to that round. So 13-2 here, but we're gonna find out if Noble can come back on the CT side or if Paradox is just gonna close this out convincingly once again. I imagine it's gonna be Paradox, as Noble, like we were saying, still some work to be done on their side before they can kind of compete with the likes of Paradox. But like we've been saying the whole time, definitely a learning experience. And we're about to go live into the second pistol round here. So Paradox now on the T side. We'll see what they have in store.
And we did see Paradox lose the first pistol, but they won the eco round. So Noble obviously wanting to pick up pistol round here. If they lose pistol round, that pretty much signals game over. They'll be down 14-2 on an eco. They got to pick up this pistol round. They want to at least put some rounds on the board. They you know, maybe they're not necessarily thinking about winning and losing right now. They're just thinking about the job at hand. They're thinking about getting as many rounds as they can on the CT side of a pretty CT-sided map. And we do see Paradox opting for a play over towards Fountain. There's 4 players there pushing up towards Party right now. Nifty is around the corner in Bathrooms as his Uncut. Uncut sees him. He's going to let Nifty know. Nifty in a really bad position, though, not able to find the angle. He's going to get caught out from behind if he's not careful as these 2 players push around from Long Park. And there they go, right past him. Nifty kind of playing like a sneaky beaky role here, just letting them pass, maybe coming in on the flank. And look at this, Nifty on the flank, gets 1, gets 2. Going to go for the 3rd, doesn't get it. Traded out by Silent. Adwait, meanwhile, taking down Mystery. It's now a 2 versus 3. Zooks and Angel. Angel in sight, knows the bomb is being planted. Zooks on the flank, not able to find Silent. Silent with the 5-7, taking his head off. Almost drops Angel as well. And finally, the pistol round comes to rest as Robert is going to take down Angel. So, quite a nice round there from Paradox. That kind of ninja play from Nifty might have worked a little bit better if he had a USP. You know, you're coming from behind with the 5-7. They're going to hear you. It's a pretty loud gun.
Yeah, exactly. You're going to show up on that radar, and like you said, they're going to hear it. So the calls were made. He goes down shortly after, and the round kind of falls apart after that. Again, Nifty, the one that was able to clutch the first pistol round to give Noble one of the rounds that they're sitting on right now. But Paradox, we're going to see good buy-up from them. They can suspect that there's going to be armor on the CT side of Noble, and Zooks will get 1, but it looks to be their only one. But Nifty will hit the Deeg shot from heaven, takes down Silent, and he's trying to hit another one here, and they're dueling with him as well. They're taking the battle. It's him and Uncut, as finally Nifty will be going down. Uncut, though, still scout in hand. We're going to see if he can make anything happen here, but it's looking a little bleak, and Adwait will take him down with the Pro 90, making it 15-2. We're on match point, and this is looking like the end here for Noble Esports. They will drop to our lower bracket, so they're not out of the tournament just yet, and again, that's just more experience. Hopefully they can find some teams down there that maybe they can continue their run, but for now it does look like Paradox is looking to close.
And I gotta say, I'm liking the professionalism here from Paradox. You know, sometimes you watch teams stomp and they make it known, like, hey, we're beating you really bad, you don't belong here. They're giving compliments where compliments are due. You can see them mentioning that Nifty's deagle is insane. They're definitely giving credit where it's due. They're trying to give these Noble guys something to take away from this match. Even though they're gonna go down here probably as the last two players drop, Zooks and Nifty, they're showing that, okay,